Hey guys, thanks for checking in and checking out my channel. I've got a new pawn shop prize here that I want to share with you guys. I went into a pawn shop, had some old stuff that was just sitting around my garage, and the gentleman said, hey, I'll give you some good money for this. Okay, fine. He gave me some camera stuff for, I think it was like $150 total for everything. And as he was doing the paperwork, I was looking around the store and I found this. I said, wow, man, it just hit me right in the heart. You know, I just said, wow, that's a tube amp, you know. And I'm looking at it and I said, how much you want for it? And he said, oh, I want $269. Anyway, make a long story short, I walked out the door with it for $200, and most of that was on the training that on the camera stuff. Anyway, I thought I would share it with you. So anyway, here I am again. I took the back off, as you can see, and we can take a look inside here and see what's cooking. Now, I think that one of the complaints that I was reading online was that the sockets for the tubes were embedded into the PC board. Whether that's good or not, I don't know. But as far as I can see, everything's done pretty neatly in here. Real tidy. It's a metal chassis, and there's two screws holding it up at the top here. I thought that was a little bit, I don't know if that they could have done a better job. I guess that the earlier Tweed amps, Fender amps, also have a screw. I think it's right up here holding it. I don't know if you guys can see where my finger's at. And on the other corner here, and down right there where my finger was at, mounted to the actual right here. I guess chassis out, as you can see. Took one of the caps off the preamp tube here, and the other 12AX7s, 12AX7s, yes. And the power tubes are EL84s. So they look a little dirty. They look like maybe I can pull them out and just kind of clean them up a little bit and shoot the sockets with some contact cleaner. And it looks vintage as can be. The transformers, they look vintage. It's a metal chassis. And then I think somebody mentioned that they used particle board for the cabinet, and it's kind of like an MDF. It's not really particle board. It's a kind of a, you know, maybe you can call it particle board, but I think the reason why they did that was because of the weight of the amp. If it was made out of anything other than what it was made of, you know, it's going to be heavy lifting. You know, it's just without the chassis in there, it's heavy. You know, I mean, the chassis by itself with the 12-inch speakers are heavier than my 30-watt line 6. You know, I mean. This thing is just heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna clean up the tubes. I'm gonna put it back in there and we'll fire her up and see what she sounds like. I'm gonna demonstrate the sound. Cleaned it up pretty good. I'm gonna be playing my homemade Strat here, and then I'm gonna go through a backing track on my Jam Man stereo. The amp came with a selector switch, so it's a 2-channel amp. So I'll just be using that, and